13 days out from stepping on stage as a natural bodybuilder. Today is a day in the life, I guess. You guys asked for it. I put a little poll on my Instagram. I do want to make other forms of videos because I feel like I've already made a few days in the life. You guys wanted to see what I do. I mean, there's really not much to it. There's not much secret to it. It's just the same little old routine. It's currently 7:15 in the morning, a rainy Saturday. So we woke up at like around 6:20, so we actually ended up getting a little bit extra sleep. My sleep right now, being this lean, has been a little bit cooked, which kind of sucks, obviously. A lot of people, ask like, what does it feel like to be super shredded? When does it get miserable? How do you suffer like with food noise? Honestly, with me is like, I don't really experience any food cravings per se. I've already been on prep for 20 weeks, and then 13 days I step on the NPC natural stage, and then in 5 weeks and 5 days I step on an OCB stage, which I'm doing classic. I'm doing men's physique and classic for the first one. I've honestly just gotten used to the fact that I'm dieting and that I can't have certain foods, and also I see it as like, dude, the mental toll that it would put on me to cheat on my diet and have to know I cheated on my diet and like have to explain to TNF would be far, like, it outweighs the fact of this cheating. So like this entire time I haven't had a singular cheat meal. I haven't had a singular like off-plan thing. Yeah, I mean, it's a lot of discipline, and a lot of you guys are motivated by it, but for me it's more of just like, you got to do what you got to do to get there. Like, I saw this podcast with a few high-level coaches, and they were like, oh yeah, my client at the end of the week on Sunday texted me and they're like, yeah, coach, I just meal prepped. I ate all my meals. Like, I trained well this week. I'm so proud of myself. And the coach, like a high-level coach, like if you think about it, they're going to see it as like, okay, like you did what you were supposed to do. Now do it again. And so like, that's just how you have to approach things. It's like, it shouldn't be a reward. It shouldn't be like, today I didn't cheat on my diet. No, like, you're expected not to. You better not to. And like me, being blessed to be coached by TNF, someone who's so respected in the industry, who's given me so many opportunities and helped me out so much with social media and just in general, like, he's a mentor and a coach and a really good friend. It's like, I would see it as, not only am I letting myself down, but I'm going to be, letting someone who's believing in me down. And obviously, all of you guys who are supporting me a ton. Guys, I could not express my gratitude for you guys, like knowing I have this backbone support system and how fired up you guys are to even watch me compete. I would have never even in a million years thought that I would be in this position. I can't fail anyone, you know what I mean? I got to stay strong, and like, there are a lot of days where it's harder than others, especially, 13 days out. It gets harder. I know in the morning as I talk more whenever I make my videos, and I try to have a lot of drafts, but dude, like yesterday I had a rest day and I posted on my TikTok, I don't know if you guys saw, but in my Instagram, it was one of my hardest mentally draining days on prep, because I'm someone who by personality always needs to be doing something. It's very hard for me to just sit and watch a movie, honestly, and it's bad because I need to be able to do that, especially right now on prep, and just relax. But I'm thinking like, oh my gosh, I could be editing a video, I could be learning something new, I could be listening to a podcast, I could be reading a book, I could be making TikTok shop videos. How can I expand my income? How can I do this? What stocks are, doing well? I do not do trading by any means. I do long-term investment, and I just make sure I'm consistent with it. So don't ask me for stock picks, guys. I love you guys, but all the information is free out there. I don't know exactly who to pinpoint you to in regards to that stuff, but I don't want to get sidetracked. And yesterday, I went to go make a few TikToks, and my TikTok camera wasn't loading, right? And like me, my brain is a lot like slower now. And I was like, oh, I'm gonna just delete TikTok and then the camera's gonna work again. I don't even know why I didn't think about just restarting my phone or something. And then I deleted TikTok. Guys, I had just finished 2 hours of cardio from 7 a.m. to 9 a.m., which was about 15,000 steps. And I had edited 42 TikTok shop videos to post this next week, so I didn't have to have any headaches. That were all pre-recorded, and then I edited into the draft so I could just click post. And I lost every single one of my drafts. And I was just like, dude, like, you're on prep, you feel no emotion, you feel no energy. My legs were hurting so bad because of all the cardio. I was just like, bro, like, whatever. Like, I sat in silence, and then I was like, you know what, I'm gonna just suck it up. I have a rest day. I'm gonna go make 40 shop videos and edit them all again. And then I set up every single product, clothing item, whatever, in the counter to make the videos. And then I realized I lost my mics. So I have these mics and I have the adapter for the camera, but there was an adapter for the phone and I lost it. And I literally just started bawling out, bro. Like, and prep, you have to assess. You are going to be so emotionally unstable because your hormones are so whack. You're doing so much cardio. Your body is like crying. You have to be able to, and you get better at it. I've talked to TNF about it before, and he's like, you just get used to it and like knowing it's two different people. But like the other day, for example, my mom said something in the kitchen, and I don't know why, for whatever reason, I flipped out. And granted, like, my parents are my best friends. I would never disrespect them like this. I just flipped out and started cussing. And like within 2 minutes, as soon as I caught myself, I literally just started crying and breaking down. And I was like, Mom, I don't know why I just said that. I'm so sorry. Dude, prep is a roller coaster of emotions, to say the least. You go from feeling horrible, you go from feeling unmotivated to feeling good, and then you have spikes of energy, and then you have spikes of you can't feel anything. It is the most mentally taxing thing I think I've ever done in my life. I'm not gonna lie, bro. Especially for me, like I mentioned, my personality is to just be doing things. It's so hard because I can't. But I still try my best. Like this YouTube video, I woke up this morning and I was gonna wait until do on maybe like Monday or Sunday, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna just get videos going, because you never know whenever my energy is just gonna die, and I want to be able to, you know, document things and show you guys my life and yap and whatnot. But we're going to the gym. We're gonna be hitting an upper day. Pre-workout meal currently consists of 72 grams of cream of rice dry. Flavor Gang is dropping their mystery flavor October 31st. It is the best cream of rice flavor I have tried to date. Code Fawns will save you some money, and they also have the best low-calorie condiments. They're 0 calories. Use code Fawns, please. I lost my mics, and I lost my Skull Candy Evo headphones that I literally have owned them for 2 months, bro. Like, oh my gosh. And I freaking was driving the other day and didn't realize and scraped my tires again. Bro, it's cooked. It's cooked. Anyways, and then I also started adding 80 grams of bananas. Bananas are a really good source of carbs in general, especially pre-workout. They're fast digesting, they have potassium. And honestly, I would rather do that than more cream of rice. And then I do 5 grams of honey. So these are 3 different forms of carbohydrates, which are going to play different roles in regards to, you know, pre-workout meal and nutrition. And I've just been feeling really good doing this simple stack. And then I just do like 12 grams of protein powder for a little bit of protein, and then I supplement with EAAs as well. It's starting to rain right now. We're about 15 minutes out from the gym. I'm sipping on 2 scoops of Project Mass this morning, glycerol, or just essential amino acids. Echo Vision has the best clothing, supplements. This Beanie's Echo, pre-workout, love it. Their protein, amazing. Code Fawns will save you some money with that as well. Guys, bro, I absolutely love it whenever you guys tag me in videos of y'all watching my YouTube videos, or like stories or pictures or TikToks. It genuinely makes my day, because obviously, like, I make no money from this, and it does take quite a bit of time. And so it's just amazing to see that you guys are liking it and enjoying the journey. So I'll definitely keep it up for you guys. But we're gonna be hitting a nasty upper day. We're not getting any weaker. Food's still the same. I think cardio is gonna be lowered a little bit, because we've been doing 23,000 steps plus incline cardio for 20 minutes, and my legs have not been handling it well. I've just been so inflamed. It's been so hard to pose. I've been so fatigued this past like 9 days. So I think we're gonna start ramping back up calories. We're 6 days from peak week. So I'm so hyped for that carb up, for that water cut. The physique is going to physique, because my legs get so inflamed, and so you guys can't really see the definition of the glute striations right now, because they don't recover. I hit leg day, I get 23,000 steps. Like, it's been cooked. I'm excited to see the package really come in solid for show. But yeah, November 7th, first show. Let's go hit a nasty upper day. I'm thinking 6 exercises. Start off with lats, but I'll see you guys at the gym. For today's upper day, we're gonna be starting with some lat pull downs. Main reason I've been starting like my pull days and my upper days with lats is because, well, like I've mentioned before, you can never have too big of lats. I mean, that's literally not a thing. So we had a low weigh-in today. I think cardio is going to get dropped. Yesterday, a rest day, it was so needed. Journal, it says 12 days out, but I thought I was 14. I wonder who has the math wrong. Can't tell. I think it might be Rainy even. How many days? 13 days out. So I guess 12 days out from the day before show, whatever. So typically I'll do like 2 to 3 warm-up sets. I'll do half the weight I'm gonna do for my top set, and then 3 reps of like semi-heavy, feel it out, and then I would jump into my top set. So I typically would do 1 set here and then another set of another form of row just to be able to hit more fibers. But right now, I mean, being 2 weeks out from show, less than, the goal is just muscle preservation necessarily. So it would take me way too long to be in the gym and do a bunch of different exercises. I would rather just get it over with. Strength has been barely holding on, but then again, I'm really trying to focus on execution as well, because there's no point in me just slamming weight. And like, lats is something that I've really been trying to grow, and it's going to be a massive priority for this next off season. To just, bro, having that crazy taper that, and my back is already a pretty strong point. A lot of people always talk about it, but it's like, I want it to be something mind-blowing, you know, the double bi, that insane snatchness. I thought I was really strong, which I mean, I would consider myself decently strong, but my form was not the best. So I had to take a few steps back and really like assess, you know, that I'm feeling what I'm supposed to be feeling, that I'm hitting what I'm supposed to be hitting, and moving it with intent as well. I'm feeling like excessive fatigue today. I don't know why. We did hit a lower weight, but still, I need to lock the frick in. I'm like out of breath. I need up food, bro. Cardio has been killing me. Anyways, first set, we got 7 reps. We're gonna aim for 5 here. This would mean same or a little bit heavier than last week. So 12 days out, it's a mental game. It's you against you. Give it your all. Form could have been a little bit better, but oh my gosh, I'm lightheaded. All right, biceps. We're doing a single arm cable preacher curl. We're gonna be doing a little bit higher reps here just because I've never done this one before. I saw Brett Wilkin doing this the other day, so I was like, bro, gotta try it, right? And I have the left bicep imbalance, so I have to be doing unilateral movements anyways. Alright, well, never mind. That is not higher rep. 5 reps, I'll take it. Overly fatigued today. I don't lie. Kind of sucks. What's up, boss? How are you?
On here real quick?
Yeah, let me just get this set going. I'll go.
Good. Good. Stay in it. Stay in it. I'll get you there. Come on. Need another.
It's good.
You good?
I have an imbalance on my left one, so I don't want to like, this one's so much stronger. Yeah.
Yeah, always start with that one and just match reps. It'll catch you.
Yeah. Guys, before, biceps are like the one thing I have been struggling to hold on a little bit. Then again, that is why we prioritize it earlier in the session to try to minimize that fatigue aspect of it. And like, on the other hand, my triceps, in general, I need to grow. By no means think I have a bad physique. I think I'm gonna do well on my show.
but I would realistically want to have a lot more size before stepping on stage. But then again, it's very important, and it's also going to be so sick. I'm never going to regret it stepping on stage at this age, 18, 19, and like doing 2 shows especially. I'm 6 weeks out for my second show right now. We're gonna get a refeed and food after this first one, so it'll be nice. Have like a reset and then get back to the work. It's just like I'll be able to be 28 and be able to see my seat, like he's starting to do this journey at such a young age. Whereas like realistically at first, before TNF convinced me to compete, I wanted to only compete at like 22 and bring an insane monster package. But I'm glad I did it, and we just gotta finish strong now. Did some force assisted ones for the left side. It is what it is, bro. You gotta train hard. You can't be overthinking it too much. We want this left bicep to freaking grow, so we gotta make it grow. Alright, you wanna pause for like 10 seconds at least. Holy, I'm gassed. This is insane. I can't wait for the feeling of being on stage, energized with carbs, and be able to pose without fatiguing, which I already pose for so long right now, but I need to save my breath. All right. Incline fly now. Took the hoodie off. This is my Olympia shirt that I got there. Super sick. Oh my gosh. Doing really well right now. Honestly, I think I was just dehydrated. I had a lot of water. Instead of doing 2 sets of flies, we're gonna do 1 set of a flat press. Hopefully we can do this weight. This is heavy. It's what I did last time. I'm just expecting to get like 5 reps, and then we'll do 1 set of the incline fly. That way we can hit both the upper and the mid chest. Then we'll hop into some lateral raises. I got sent these shoes, bro. So comfy. Holy pee. Oh my gosh. I might faint. What's that, guys? I think that was a 1 extra rep compared to last week, which is absolutely insane. Well, I'm gonna take note of that in my journal. Guys, if you guys aren't tracking, like especially compound lifts or like big muscle group lifts like your chest presses and lat pull downs, rows and stuff like that. Obviously biceps is a different topic, triceps as well, and like lateral raises, but like, dude, you wanna take your stuff to the next level? I've literally been on this timing my entire prep. Ever since I started prep, every single day has been tracked. We got my favorite bodybuilders, Shea Cutler, Lavroni, Mentor, and Frank Zane. And then I have a prayer that I read whenever I'm going through some tough lifts and Bible verses to keep me going. We got Dorian Yates, absolute G, classic physique Olympia winner, Mr. And we got freaking Ramon, who I just added, Mr. Classic 2025, but we've been tracking all of our lifts, bro, for the past 3-4 months. And I know I mentioned to you guys, like, and I take notes too, and I'll write certain things to motivate me, like whenever I lift. And I write my steps down too. I write some life updates whenever I had to pull out of that show, unfortunately, because of the family stuff. And then this right here is David Goggin quotes that I can read. Like, essentially, move on, callous your mind, become stronger. This right here will build you mindset. Can't hurt me. Book by David Goggins. Highly recommend. I was gonna do my typical incline flies, but honestly, I like this movement. It's just a matter of realistically like setting it up, and I always like to be with someone else because I can't really like wrap it around my wrist correctly. If anyone has a tutorial, bro, please put me on. But considering the cuffs are already there, I'm like, might as well, you know what I mean? But it feels really nice. So actually I'm gonna be doing 2 sets of this. I mean, it's weird, like whenever you're on prep, like I'll be doing an exercise, I'll be super fatigued, cooked, unmotivated, tired, and then I'll give it 5 minutes, drink some water, walk around, refresh my mind, and then feel good again. So now I'm in that feel good again. It's like you're bipolar. It's weird. Let's crush 1 set here, and then maybe even throw in another set. And then I might be mistaken, but I feel like you would hit your front delts too here because you're doing this. You know me, that's 6 to 7. If I'm not mistaken, that was 8. Thing is, like with rep ranges, right, there is no like specific number. There's a range you should be at, but like I got 8. Well, I could have stopped at 7, but that's not failure. I was like, I have more. So I decided to go. If I tried 9, I wouldn't have gotten the full rep. So I was like, I have another set. I'm gonna stop right there. Because I did end up in the higher rep range, we're gonna up the weight for the next set. It's super easy, guys. Progressive freaking overload. Progressive overload. But yeah, because honestly, like, obviously, yeah, I would do 5 reps, 4 sometimes. The goal is muscle preservation, keeping strength, which we've been doing really well with. I don't even know how. I've honestly been enjoying talking to you guys because whenever I've been alone, especially at this stage that I'm so unmotivated, it gives me like some extra something to do, you know, look forward to. Appreciate you guys listening to me yap. And I'm thinking lateral raises after 2 sets of those. No upper back today. I have a sore on my upper back and my muscles are pretty sore as well. I did SLDLs really heavy. My erectors are toast, so no point in doing that. Maybe finish off with some triceps after lateral raises. Rear delts, I hit them indirectly last time, or directly last time, so no need. But overall, really good workout so far. Surprise. Like I feel out of breath and fatigued, but like whenever the set gets on, I get on. You know what I mean? Guys, first set. I typically do these unilaterally, but I'm feeling just do them both arms just to go a little bit faster. This is not life advice, but I just noticed that today we have UFC with Aspinall, and we also have Umar fighting Nurmagomedov, and you never bet against one of those guys. You're already not like no brainer. And then there's a few really other good picks. So I'm feeling a little devious. I might run a $120 parlay here. Yeah, possible win of 600. Now don't do what I do. I haven't done this in like several months. I've never won, but honestly, why not? 12 days out, we need some stimulus. Oh, 7. Because of prep rain, I lost my headphones, I lost my mic adapters. I think I lost something else, which I can't even remember, so proves prep rain. And I've been wanting to buy a Simpsons $200 Lego set ever since, you know, started to get more into Simpsons. Watching Simpsons every night, bro. And I've been playing the hit and run game. I was able to get it on my PC, all on my rest day yesterday. I just need to like relax, you know what I mean? Like not work. Because like I mentioned, I'm such like a workaholic of like grind person, always investing in money, whatever. I need some form of like non-dopamine rushing activity to just chill. So that's why I want to get a Lego set, you know? I get this parlay, I'll go buy the Lego set. You guys will see it on the story whether I win or not on the Instagram. So follow me on Instagram, Metabolic Farm. Check this out. My roommate from college, and also arguably, not arguably, one of my best friends, my best friend, Aiden, shout out if he's watching this. Look at what bro pulled up to my house yesterday while I was miserable in the darkness of my room. And we're gonna go on a cruise at the end of the year and like be able to enjoy life and whatnot with another buddy of ours, one of my best friends, Connor. Gave me a birthday present. This This guy gave me a crumble cookie for a pack of 6 cookies. You can use after my show. Now, is that a W friend or a sabotaging friend? You tell me. But to this second set of lateral raises to go ahead and do some triceps to finish off our upper day. Honestly, pretty solid workout so far. 12 working sets. I ended up throwing an extra set for lateral raises just because, again, got some energy, but now my energy's back to feeling low and I'm cold, so I put my hoodie back on. The EchoVision lifting straps, literally the best lifting straps for pulling movements. I do lateral raises with these. I do tricep push downs with these. Like, you gotta get some code bonds to save some money. Maybe we'll have a signature lifting strap one day. Ask him, maybe he'll give it. But always starting off with the left side. Obviously, you guys know, left arm, a little bit of an imbalance. You fix it. But 12 working sets, feeling good. And then I'm gonna do some sauna after at home, like mandatories and stuff. I don't really wanna, actually, I'll do some posing. Never mind, scratch that. And finish this set good. Oh my gosh, I can think. There you go. Butterflies, butterflies. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Sauna for 10 minutes and do some aesthetic posing, because mandatories and stuff I do at home whenever I'm fasted after I woke up, because you don't want to do it the most after you just woke up, you're tired, so that's whenever I prefer to do it. And I don't have my trunks with me. Just some aesthetic David Lloyd. Post-workout meal, we got 110 grams of turkey breast, 80 grams of the romaine salad blend. And honestly, huge cheat code if you want to heat up your sweet potatoes and make them tasty, just reheat them straight in the air fryer. If you're a gym bro, you need a good air fryer. It's arguably like the most useful thing you will ever use. I love sweet potatoes, bro. Sweet potatoes are so gas. Like, make them the right way, season it the right way, which I'll show you guys what I use. Obviously right now I'm having to track seasoning a little bit closer because of sodium intake, start manipulating water, but honestly bro, I wasn't really feeling to pose at first. Glad I did. Posing today was super sick. We're feeling good. Obviously like now I'm already flat, small, depleted, victim weight again. Our plate here. And then we're gonna be throwing in, hopefully the lighting's good. I bet it's not the best, but it is what it is. Throwing in just a little bit of my favorite low calorie condiment. Guys, Flavor Gang Maple Sriracha. It literally is 0 calories. This right here, the sodium levels are very reasonable. It is amazing. Like, if you eat sweet potatoes, you need to try this. And if you like ground beef, the Nerdy Sanchez, this right here, best ground beef mix. And chicken, I go with the stir fry. And I really like this chili lime one for like chicken and stuff. This one, it does have 5 calories, so I kind of stray away a little bit from that. In regards to seasoning, I just use very simple seasoning to make your food taste better. The Santa Cruz blend number 2, and Santa Cruz blend number 1, and then I also use this buttery garlic salt Kinders. So that's my go-to, and then obviously pink Himalayan salt. Keeping things just very consistent and basic on prep is something that's very important. Eating this meal real quick. Oh, one thing I have been taking
TNF didn't tell me exactly to take this. I just had a coupon on Amazon to redeem this for like free, I guess. Is a digestive aid supplement from Revive. So I do take a probiotic from Revive, and now I do take this as well. I take with my 2 like important meals of the day, which I would consider to be like my post-workout and like my mid-afternoon one. I'm pretty sure it's just digestive enzymes that are gonna help you absorb all the nutrients that you're actually eating. So whenever you're on prep, these things do matter. Obviously, if you're not, I would not say spend your money on this, but I'm trying to take all variables into account. So I'm gonna be putting 1 serving size of the maple sriracha flavor gang. Code FAWNS, by the way, save you some money. In my room, eat this, chill for a little bit, and then I'm gonna go to the townhome and do an hour or half of walking. We're pulling back cardio a little bit because I really pushed my body to get super lean and to really recover and make sure we look peak on that show day, November 7th. And then I'm also gonna be hopefully, I'm gonna be slamming a coffee and then making TikTok shop videos while I'm at the townhome. And by 1:30, I'm back home to catch the UFC, which I've placed 3 parlays on. I will catch you guys after I do my cardio. We are back at you, down 20,000 steps, roughly around 2 hours and 20 minutes of walking. I can't feel my legs. I've just showered. It is 3:30 p.m. and I'm also down $100. So yeah, don't do as I say, or do as I say, not as I do. I don't know if that's the saying. But crushing meal number 3, 100 grams of asparagus, 180 sweet potatoes, 120 turkey breast, 1 egg, and 1 serving size of Flavor Gang, maple sriracha, code FAWNS. Please use code FAWNS, guys. I just lost 120. As you guys remember in the gym, I was talking about placing a parlay. Well, I placed 3 with the 120 and missed all of them. Shout out UFC. That's exactly why I don't perform those activities. I've yet to win. When will I learn, Because I told myself if I won, I would buy the Lego. Clearly, it's a sign not to get the Lego and work more. But I mean, my day is basically over. If you realistically think about it, like gym, I did a little bit of schoolwork that I have for the second meal. And then I went to do my cardio, did my TikTok shop videos. Now I'll basically I have all my cardio done. I have still my Ninja Creamy meal and obviously my dinner. I don't have to go grocery shopping today. I'm gonna do that tomorrow. We have to wake up early tomorrow. We got lower day and then I have church as well. Right now I'm gonna check in with all my clients. I currently have 14 online coaching clients. I'm not accepting any right now because of prep. I'm gonna be able to give attention to my clients, and right now it's just, I'm overwhelmed with a lot of things. But after prep, I'll be opening applications up again. I work very one-on-one with my guys. Tomorrow, Sunday, I hop on calls with each individual one and go over their mindset, their goals, how they can get better, obviously like things that they're struggling on with plan, and also like even social media things. I do everything with my coaching. I don't just do fitness, so it's pretty sick really seeing these guys transform and like become the best version of themselves. I'm gonna watch some Simpsons, chill out, rest my body, recover, 13 days out, finish eating this meal, and then I'll catch you guys later in the day. It's only 3:30, so I'm just gonna be pumping out some content for TikTok and Instagram and chilling out. All right guys, so I just finished checking in with all my clients. Typically on Saturdays or the weekends in general, I do a lot of client work, and then on Sundays, obviously I go to church every single morning with my parents. I've been making sure they go because they're obviously very busy, but we have to prioritize that. And then I will also try to get a leg day in early on prep. Preferably I would want to go to the Ecovision team lifts, so all the athletes that live in Houston have a team lift on Sunday, but on prep I've just had to unfortunately do my own thing in order to be able to execute to the level that I want. But this is our laundry room. It's also known as my dog Julie, our very cute and definitely not crusty looking dog pee room. Now I love her, don't get me wrong, although I call her Krusty. She's my sister's dog and can be quite annoying at times, and she also pees in my room. She's a baby. It is what it is. Yeah, I'm not gonna say anything else about that. But it is Ninja Creamy time. So this right here is my parents' Ninja Creamy. They use my Ecovision protein because it's the best around. And I did a brownie batter Ninja Creamy, which is thawing out there in the fridge. But I wanted to show you guys, this is where I keep all my meal prep. So frozen, that way I have food for the week and I'm never caught lacking. So as you guys can see, I have my turkey breast for prep. I have sirloin and I have more turkey breasts. And then I buy enough food for like a week or two. And then if it runs out, I just go to Costco and stock back up. Then I also have a drawer full of, let me see if I can show you guys, Real Good Nuggets. So as you guys can see, I work with them. Obviously now on prep, it makes it harder for me to actually eat this because I'm in on meal plan. Oh, wow. cut that out. Don't show it to my dad. It's been harder for me to make recipe videos for them because I'm on meal plan, so it is what it is. We are now going to be doing eating our Ninja Creamy, and then there's not much to it. I just did my client check-ins, and then I also did a little bit of online school because online school is all self-paced. Whenever I catch myself like just watching Netflix or just chilling, I'm like, you know what, might as well get some schoolwork done. That way I don't have to worry about that later in the week. I also made sure to do some TikTok shop videos and stuff like that. These are protein powders that my parents are using, so anytime I go on TikTok and I can like free sample something, I get it for them. And so I have this chocolate hazelnut from Legion. That way my dad can still hit his protein goal, and I love my Ecovision protein flavors, which I do share with them. But being on prep, I don't want to, I'm very particular with my things, so I'd rather just get them their own things. This milk and cookies isolate protein just arrived today in the mail, and holy, it is gas. So I really want Ecovision to drop some new protein flavors because we haven't dropped one in a long time. Maybe it's gonna be your boy's flavor, so we'll have to cook something up if it is. Code fonts for Ecovision. Best brand out there, by the way. And then yeah, they have a few other things, but we got our creamy that my mom gave that I explained in the last video. And then for the rest of the day, I'm basically just gonna chill. I think I'm gonna do a little Bible study right now. I already have my 20,000 steps in. Again, with prep, it's like I wake up, make sure I do my hours of cardio in the morning. I do my client check-in stuff. Not really much secret. I do a Bible study in the mornings as well, my routine. The rest of the day is pretty much chilling. Since I meal prepped yesterday, I don't gotta do much today. And I guess I'll show you guys a little bit about my Bible study because this is a day in the life. Now, speaking of a day in the life, I have not had a donut in so long. And look at this. My little sister gets my favorite donut, these strawberries and sprinkle, and just leaves it half eaten in the counter. Obviously, you know, yes, I have cravings, whatever, but I'm not gonna cheat on my diet, like I know better. But that truly sucks, cause dude, back in the off season, some cheat meals, I would literally just get a 12 count of these strawberry sprinkle glazed donuts. Like whenever we go to Florida at the end of the year, I'm going to Universal Studios just to get that 1 pound Homer one. I am so excited. You guys have no idea. But I'm gonna finish off with a Bible study, just show you guys a little bit on how I do that in my journaling. Guys, make sure you guys are liking and subscribing to the channel. A lot of you guys are not liking, which is preventing the video to getting pushed. Again, I don't make money or anything out of this because you guys are saying, oh, I love watching your videos, but nobody likes it. So it's like, I post something on my Instagram as well about videos that I want to do. So 5 things you should know before bodybuilding prep, mindset things, and then how I structure my journalings and morning routine. I will do all of those. I just wanted to know, like, and a Q&A. So I'll post a poll on my Instagram. If you don't follow me there, Anabolic Fonz, make sure to go there. I have a lot of updates. My Snapchat also has a lot of daily things that I do, and then obviously my TikTok and stuff. But I'm gonna get this Ninja Creamy going and then hop for a little Bible study. We got our nice brownie batter Ninja Creamy here. We have my Bible journal, and I have one more meal left for today, which is going to be 125 grams of sirloin steak and 3 eggs and 80 grams of romaine lettuce. So no more carbs after like 4 p.m. TNF. I think cardio is going to get reduced. I still did it today, but my physique, whenever it's very inflamed, it looks a lot softer and less lean than it actually is. And weight's been dropping really well. So it's just sleep that's been affected. But I made a video crashing out over that donut I just saw. Obviously it's fake. I like throw dishwash soaper on it. I bet so many people are gonna think it's real, which is funny because like if y'all know me, you know like, bro, I have self-control. I'm gonna be doing this Bible study. I've already gotten all my work done. I already have a bunch of videos for you guys ready. Going from Echo, bro, I love them. They're brothers, they're family. Like truly, they've done so much for me. I could not be more grateful. But what I'll do now is this is my bodybuilding journal, which I've shown you guys a little bit. You guys have seen it in clips. I'll write down my steps. So right now I'm at 20,000 steps. I write down the steps yesterday. Today, I write down my weigh-ins this morning, and then I have here every single day. So today is 12 days out, tomorrow's 11 days out. Then I'm 5 weeks and 6 days out for my OCB show. And then I have my weigh-ins, and then I'll just write notes. So like yesterday, my notes were, I did my fasted cardio, I did posing with Christopher Barnett. He's my posing coach, absolutely amazing. And I read my Bible. And the notes, steady decrease in sleep and energy, feeling a little bit more fatigued, legs are very burned out. And I write how many calories I'm eating and how many hours of sleep I got the night before and my score, and then cardio check mark, things like that. Sometimes I'll do like, hey, I'm grateful. So I'm grateful for my dog, even though we argue a lot. I'm grateful for my healthy, strong body and mind, which allows me to push. And now I understand like this might sound cringe and corny, but whenever you're in a state of prep, which I'll make that video on 5 things you should know before your bodybuilding prep, it's like you need to be appreciative of the little things because you are genuinely going through it. Like there is no way to explain it. So that's why I just figured I would do this. It takes 3 minutes. I did sauna, so I wrote it down. I did deep tissue massage, which was amazing. I paid off my car, I wrote it down. I finished reading Psychology of Money, wrote that down as well. This is a journal for bodybuilding and my bodybuilding prep, but I also use it as just a reflection journal and like a to-do list at some days. Getting to under these 15 to these last 2 weeks of prep, my main focus is just gonna be prep. I'm gonna have to maybe put on the side. That's why I'm doing so many shop videos right now, so I can just have them as drafts and just put them out, because peak week, the focus is going to be YouTube and content and obviously bringing our best absolute package. But these last few weeks have been pretty rough as we were doing like a really good push phase for show. Getting into the word has been an absolute pillar stone in my overall bodybuilding journey and just mindset. Every single morning, it's essential, it's crucial. That's why I like to take notes and write it down. I would love to have a nice coffee with me right now. But again, if I have coffee at 7 p.m., that's kind of stupid. I need to buy decaf coffee, but maybe even like a hot chocolate with marshmallows, bro, but I can't, obviously. I just started reading Matthew. I'm on chapter 3. Regardless of what you believe in, what denomination, Christianity, religion, whatever, I think focusing a lot on building your spiritual is just as important, if not way more important than, we're always trying to chase the physique and this, but we have to focus on our minds, our not only physical health, but spiritual health. Your mind is your most important asset. It is how you are going to make your money. It is how you are, it is what is going to endure you through the times that you don't want to go. It's how you're going to build discipline. It's how you're going to build character. It's how you're going to find fulfillment and purpose in this life. So you need to build your mind, and that goes alongside with building your spirit, regardless on what you believe in. So make sure you're getting into the word, make sure you're praying, make sure you're doing something that's going to feed your soul, feed your spirit, because it is so important. Now, the way I do my Bible studies, I figured I'd put you guys on some games before I wrap up. If you guys ever need any help or anything like that, bro, just feel free to DM me on Instagram. Like, I really try to answer all of you guys. If I can't, if I don't see it, I'm sorry, but I really do try. I would recommend starting off with the Gospels if you're looking to read your Bible. And how I do it is simply I start, so I put Matthew chapter 3, I write the date, I write what time it is, just so I can hold myself accountable. And then I will write the title. So the title of chapter 3 is John the Baptist Prepares the Way. And then what I'll do is I'll get my highlighter, I'll read over the chapter, really take my time. I mean, a chapter, maybe like 5-10 minutes. Nothing crazy. I'll highlight some important parts that I enjoyed that stuck out for me. So let me go, Matthew I just started. Let me see if I can find Romans. So yeah, so like this was Romans. It's fully annotated. What I'll do is I'll read over it and then I will highlight it. I'll annotate things. I'll write little side notes on the Bible itself. And then what I will use is, now I have to be, I'll also obviously do a prayer before I start my Bible study. It's just a quick prayer, nothing fancy. You don't need to be speaking into, crazy formal vocabulary. It's a relationship with whoever you're talking to. In my case, it's Jesus. I really think he's our Lord and Savior. And it's just like, he knows me. I'm not going to put this facade of being like, die this, like, am I died this? No, just like a quick little prayer, you're talking to him. What I'll do is in my ChatGPT, I have folders, James, Romans, Proverbs, Job, and now Matthew. And I'll go here and I go, so I'll start, let's begin chapter 1, same format as the previous studies. So summary, main takeaways with verses pinpointed, and then reflection to finish off. Then I'll go after, I will read the summary to make sure I understood it, get a better interpretation, maybe open my eyes to things that I haven't seen. I'll check the takeaways, see if they match. You have to obviously take it with a grain of salt because this is AI, but it's helping you, guide you, because if I'm just reading and I don't even understand what's happening, how am I supposed to apply that to my life, right? And I'll look at the verses. That's why I asked, like, takeaways with pinpointing the verses, so I'm able to be like, okay, this makes sense, okay. And then it gives me like 3 reflection questions, which I'll pick out You know, sometimes they don't make sense, sometimes they make sense. And I'll write it down, and then I'll just think about it throughout the day. So for Matthew chapter 2, my reflection question was, where in my life do I need to trust that God is actively guiding and protecting me, even when things feel uncertain or chaotic? And I just thought about that throughout the day. So yeah, I'm going to dive into this Bible study. Matthew has been really good. I don't necessarily know what I'm going to read next. I'm just going to see what the Lord guides my heart in. And that's pretty much it for tonight. That's basically a day in the life. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you guys want to see any more specific things, let me know. Maybe, sorry if this was a boring day in the life, but I just, you know, that's the day of my life. Like, that's what I've been doing now, especially on prep. Not much, anything crazy. I'm excited for after show to be really able to do different things, take you guys on adventures, travel, visit different gyms. But that's pretty much how things have been going right now. Even in regards to work, stocks, money, business, it's been slower now. 12 days out. We got to focus. We got to finish strong. But hopefully you guys enjoyed. Code fonts for all Echo products, all Flavor Game products. Leave a like, subscribe, share with a friend. God bless you. Jesus loves you. I love you. Thank you guys so much for all the support, and peace.